Today we're fixing 3 things that very slightly irritate me. Easy to medium to also medium. Let me just give you a little taste of the finished products, if you wouldn't mind. Despite it being a vanity number, I really'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe. The easiest is this piece of trim that the trailer braking computer pulls down and squeaks on dirt roads. Very frustrating. Oh, I'm stuck. Once you have a kid, if you go without tissues, you're courting disaster. But I need some better way to hold this than it sliding around. I do a lot of dirt road travel, and that winds up getting crushed and dirty. And last is this inverter. It just kind of heats up sitting here and rolling around. Sometimes I loop it around Hamlet's dad here before plugging it in. But the heat from the transmission and what this puts out is no good. It's an inelegant solution. So we'll put it somewhere like this. And the beauty of being able to do things even a little bit handy is that when something irritates you, even moderately, you can do something about it. You're imbued with the power to fix it. So, I imbue myself. Let's get it done right now. Our easy solution can be solved by pop rivets. It's my favorite fastener, and the favorite fastener of airlines to, military operations, but underutilized by the homeowner, I think. Time to order another batch. Humble and simple to use. That'll take care of our first problem. I think there's a tendency among handy people to bogart handiness. And, ideally, everybody's handy. I don't know if there's anyone who just can't do something. So even though I haven't quite framed it as eloquently as I would like yet, I'm just imploring people, if there's something that frustrates them, they go ahead and they fix what frustrates them. Make it tidy. Get you a good angle without sun. Extremely satisfying. Let's do it over there. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, it's not in there. Okay, I guess we'll drill. There we go. Huge quality of life upgrade. Okie doke. Yeah, deal with that later. A few measurements on this thing and where we're gonna mount it. Right, 2 3/4 to go in here. 3 1/64. 3 1/64. 2 3/4. A little bit of a lip right there. I think we can do that pretty quick. Put our anti-theft electro-lock back in, otherwise I'll have the hood open and be trying to figure out what little thing is not working this time. In all the years I've had that truck, there hasn't been any major mechanical issues. It's all small little PMC, computer parts that go out. And they're easy enough to fix once you find them. But man, if you're an old diesel, you're an old diesel mechanic, because there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of them doing business right now. Only new diesel and semi trucks. So good and the bad, but it's got another 900,000 miles left in it. All right, let's find our wood for this. Yeah, that'll be big enough. 4.5 inches. This tape measure is the one that I use most because it's the one that I take around least, since half of it is in centimeters, which I'm not here to defame the metric system, but despite the public education system in America, it didn't stick. It's I'm an imperial measurement person through and through. And I just can't make centimeters work. Anyway, this is probably a cut a lot of people would tell you not to do. And we'll go ahead and tack them together so that they're identical. Beautiful. Those will be identical. All right. So, I got this from someone who worked in a morgue. It's just like a little paint scraper, but I wonder what it was used for there. We've got our 3 1/64 dimension that it'll mount in. Okie dokie. And that doesn't quite get us there, but that gets us pretty close. Hands down, I'd rather cut a hole with a hole saw than rough it out on the bandsaw. That fits in a way that I like. Let's cut out the outside. You'll notice that I didn't cut out the outside before sanding. That's to give it the most support possible. But now we'll refine the shape and sand and oil it. Some projects, I'm a strong believer in like sanding up to 600. Not truck projects. They sand too, just to take the big scuffs out. Beautiful. Oil them up. Golly. I love it. I love the pop of plies, especially for like this sort of project. I think it adds to it. Probably shouldn't have gotten oil on the part that I'm about to glue, but that's all right. The glue will defeat it. I have to break into my little truck tool bag because I just ran out of my big bottle of super glue. Luckily we've got 5 or 6 in here of these single-use ones. I'm a strong believer in mounting things with super glue. It's not as permanent we really think. If you don't like it, just pull it off and rub it with, we'll say, nail polish remover and it'll disappear. All right, we're gonna put the first one right next to it. All right. Which means we want our second one that tidies things up for me. When it's not in use, we just go like that. If that isn't pleasant, I don't know what is. All right, let's focus on our last job. And our last job is figuring out where this lives so it doesn't slide all over the place. Might go there. Do we like that? Yeah, I think we do. Grab a tissue, pass it back to the boy. Yeah. Let's try this. Kind of. I can just sort of hold on to these tight and give them a good. There we go. I learned that from this old Tony. That gives us the approximate desired angle. That's our winner. Back to our favorite station, the sander. Let's find the center. We've got to make our tissue access hole, or TAH. And there our drill center goes. No time to play around. Let's chunk the slot out. Switch it over to a little angle. Don't want the tissues getting caught up. But let's give it a sand and an oil, and we're gonna hold it in with Velcro like hook and loop straps on the bottom. Let's get this mounted in. Oh yeah, that looks good. And the Velcro. You can't see what I'm doing here. Hold on. So, there we go. The Velcro kind of holds it in place pretty well. It's got a little shake to it, but not bad. And just kind of tidies things up. I think that's great. And that crosses 3 kind of cosmetic options. cosmetic upgrades that have been just slightly irritating me off my list. And if something's irritating you, that you can pretty easily do, like, just go do it and you'll be happy you did. But anyway, thanks for watching.